My pranams to all Atma Jyotis, divine light of the self. Today let us take up chapter number 3, shloka 3 of Bhagavad Gita. The chapter is on Karma Yoga. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha
Shri Bhagavan Vacha
Loke Asmin
Loke Asmin
Dvivida Nishta
Vividha Nishta
Pura Prokta
Pura Prokta
Maya Nagha
Maya Nagha
Jnana Yogena
Gnana Yogena
Sankhyana
Sankhyanam
Karma Yogena
Karma Yogena
Yoginam.
Yoginam.
Wo Arjuna, Loke Asmin. In this world, there are two paths, Dvivida Nishta. Pura Prokta Mayanaga. I told in the earlier. There is a path of Jnana Yoga, followed by Sankhyas, Jnana Yogena Sankhyana. Karma Yogena Yoginam. The path of Karma Yoga, followed by Karma Yogis. There are only two paths. Sri Krishna is telling Arjuna the two paths for self-realization and enlightenment. One path is called Jnana Yoga, followed by Sankhyas, and another path is called Karma Yoga, followed by Yogis. So now the question comes, oh, we have heard many paths. We have heard Karma Yoga, we have heard Bhakti Yoga, we have heard Kriya Yoga, we have heard Raja Yoga, we have heard Jnana Yoga. What happened to all those paths? Why Sri Krishna is mentioning only two paths? So the Karma Yoga means path of action. Okay, everything you do, whenever you act, when you do something, it falls into the category of Karma Yoga. There are four different types of actions which you can perform, right? Kaya, Vacha, Manasa, Buddhya. Kaya means physically you can act something, do some action. Vacha means verbally you can do something. Manasa means mentally you can do something. Buddhya means buddhi you can do something. So all these four fall into the category of Karma Yoga. All these four fall into category of Karma Yoga. Because there are four actions: the physical, verbal, mental, intellectual. The physical action is service, devotional service, okay, yadna. All these belong to the category of physical action. It's called Karma Yoga. Then there is verbal action. Verbal action is chanting, japa, okay, mantra chanting, right? Different types of chanting and prayers, they come under the category of verbal action, vacha. Then mental action is nothing but meditation. Meditation is mental action. Then Jnana Yoga, or the intellectual action, is study of scriptures, understanding of scriptures. This is intellectual action. Physical, mental, verbal, intellectual, all are classified into one category called Karma Yoga because they involve some action. This is the path of action. Whereas on the other hand, the path of action is followed by Karma Yogis of different kind. Okay, some people keep studying scriptures. It's also karma. Some people do prayers. Some people do meditation. Some people do Kriya Yoga, which is actually involves movement of energy through asana, pranayama, and all. They all kind of come to the category of Karma Yoga. And those who follow the path of Karma Yoga are called yogis. There's another path, which is path of awareness, which is followed by the people called Sankhya. What is the path of awareness? You become aware of what you are not. Okay, so then understand that you are not that and start going inwards until you reach your own self. This is path of neti, not this. Okay, in this, not this, what you do, you realize what you are by dropping out what you are not. So in this path, you realize Nanu, Nanembudu, Nanalla, Ideha, Manabuddhi, Nanalla, Sachidanandatma, Shivananu Nani, Shivoham, Shivoham. So you realize that you are not the body, you are not the mind, you are not the intellect, you are consciousness, Chaitanya. Shivaswarupi, which is pure, which is auspicious. So this you do by the process of elimination, by awareness. This is called Sankhya Yoga. So there are only two paths: path of awareness and path of action. Awareness is not action. Okay. So what is the difference between awareness and action? In action, if I do something, I cannot do something else. Okay. For example, when I eat food, okay, I cannot play cricket. Right. When I watch a movie, okay, I cannot write something. So action involves exclusive dedication of body, mind, intellect to something. So when I study scripture, I cannot watch a movie. But in the path of awareness, okay, you can mix with awareness with anything. When you walk, you can have awareness. When you talk, you can have awareness. When you drink, you can have awareness. Awareness goes with everything. Awareness of what I am not and what I am goes with any action. So the path of awareness is Sankhya Yoga. There's a story in Purana. In Kailasa Parvat, Shiva and Parvati are sitting. Ganesha and Subramanya, the two children, are playing. The great sage Narada comes to Kailasa and gives one mango fruit to Parvati Ji, Mother Parvati, and says, "This fruit is very precious. You should not cut this fruit. You can give the fruit only to one person, whoever is wise." And then goes. Both Ganesha and Subramanya see the fruit. To get the fruit. Then Mother Parvati puts one condition: whoever completes the going around the earth one time, 3 times, will get this fruit. Before she finishes the word, Subramanya, he jumps on his vehicle called vehicle peacock and goes around the earth. Ganesha's vehicle is very small, the mouse, very slow. He gets down from the vehicle. He goes 3 rounds, three times around Shiva and Parvati, does Namaskara and says, "Give me the fruit." And Parvati gives the fruit. Subramanya comes back and he is furious. Ganesha has eaten the fruit. Then he asks Parvati, "Why?" Parvati says, "Check up with Ganesha." Ganesha says, "The entire universe is nothing but consciousness and energy. Shiva represents consciousness and Parvati represents energy. So Shiva and Shakti is the play. And I have gone round Shiva and Shakti, which means I have gone round not just around the earth, but I have gone round the entire creation, entire universe 3 times. That's why I am deserved the fruit." Here, Ganesha represents the path of wisdom, Sankhya Yoga, path of awareness, path of wisdom. Whereas Subramanya represents path of Karma Yoga, path of action. So what is the difference between these two paths? I can give you an example of a tree. There's a massive tree which has to be cut. So how to cut the tree? Different people give different suggestions. Some people say I have to cut all the branches one by one. So cut the tree part by part, then finally cut the tree. There's another person who gives the suggestion. It's very simple to kill the tree. Just go drill a hole into the root of the tree and cut the root, then tree will die. So these are two representing two paths. The path of wisdom or path of awareness is just going to the root of our problem, root of our ignorance, that I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect, and removing that through awareness. It represents, it's as if you're cutting the root. But the difficulty is to locate the root, difficulty is to cut the root. So many people require path of the other path, where slowly you have to kill the tree. The tree represents our karmic impressions, tree represents our ignorance, tree represents our life, right? So all karmic impressions you have to cut one by one. So that they do through path of action, Karma Yoga, path of devotion, Bhakti Yoga, path of energy, Kriya Yoga, and path of Jnana Yoga. Slowly, the tree is cut. and finally the tree is uprooted. The tree is tree of samsara, their life. So there are two paths. Sri Krishna tells there are two paths to Arjuna: path of awareness and wisdom, Sankhya Yoga; path of Karma Yoga or devotion service.